So what was your recruitment process like coming out of Greenfield?
Well, of course, I was an undersized guard.
Right.
And, but it's crazy, though, because a lot of people don't know my junior, senior year, AAU was just kind of,
Just now
getting
starting.
going.
Yeah.
And I happened to, run across Vic Sapp. And back then, he was the head of AAU in North Carolina.
Yeah, I remember Vic Sapp.
Vic was the man.
Yes, sir.
So he invited me up to go play with the Greensboro Gators. And it was me, PJ Tucker, DJ Thompson, what's my man name? KJ, and my man Rush from Greensboro Day. So we had a squad.
Yeah.
And we playing in all these events and stuff like that. The Bob Givens at
Right.
North Carolina, Duke State. Back then, it was crazy.
That was crazy.
Then. And all of a sudden, I just started getting all these letters.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Carolina hit me up. State invited me and PJ on a visit. Campbell, High Point. I mean, all types of, stuff going on. And as a kid in high school, I'm like, man, this is crazy. How they were talking about, like, how the process is, like, you wake up in the morning, you got text on your phone the first day they could text you.
Right.
Like, just going back through all that, I was like, it was like kid in the candy store. Like,
Yeah.
they coming to you.
Right.
And it felt good, but I tell anybody, man, I was a gym rat.
Yeah.
Like, there was a time at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't go to sleep. I'd get up and go to the gym.
Yeah.
And I think that was a thing, too. Like, Sauter gave us that access to where we could just
100%.
go work on our game.
That was a big part of my decision to leave Hunt. And, shout out Hunt. I'm forever a warrior in my mind. But it's just when you want to reach certain levels, you have to have certain access to be able to get better. And if you don't have it, then you can only reach but so far of a ceiling to get better. You know what I mean? So if you really love it and you're desperate and care about it that much, like you can't go a couple of days without working out and having that accountability and being able to get better.
That's it, bro. And I mean, just having that helped me, not just become, a more confident player, but, it opened my eyes to a lot of things because my dad said once you get to college, it's a business.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you not going to be the man no more.
Yeah, 100%.
You're going to have 10, 12 other guys.
And for that, and I tell all my students that now, and I'm sure you do, but like, you hear it, but you got to go through it.
Nah, for real.
Like, I hear you until I get on campus and you still got your swag until that junior, senior looking at you and you in pickup and you try to call a foul. And I ain't no foul, little boy. Damn, it was a foul last year.
That's real. That's real. And it's crazy because when we get to this part of the story, I got a story for that. So, the recruitment part, it was cool, though. I mean, then in the end, you narrow down your schools where, I could have went and walked on at Carolina.
Right.
And when I look back on it, I kind of, I can't say I regret it, but I kind of wonder, like, if I would have did it, what would happen? Because the year I was supposed to go was the year Raymond Felton broke his wrist.
Oh, snap.
And so Stillman White stepped in, and I never forget the coach from Carolina texted me, was like, this was supposed to be your time.
Crazy.
And I was like, man, don't do that.
Crazy.
Because I was a Carolina fan. Like,
yeah.
I remember when they sent me the first letter, they reached out to Salt. I walked around a week wearing Carolina blue. I had Carolina blue shades, Carolina blue everything. So, I mean, just to go through it. But then, you narrow it down to where you're going to go play at.
Right.
And, I had to Campbell, High Point, and Gardner-Webb. I think they came down to, like, my last top choices.
Right.
Gardner-Webb came into the house, said some good stuff, but at the end, he was like, we ain't guarantee you nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I respect it, but how you coming at me like,
right.
I told my dad when he walked, I said, I ain't going there.
Yeah.
Dad was like, I'm glad you said it because I wasn't going to let you go there. So then, High Point wanted me real bad. They had new coaching involved about to transition. And we had just played the state championship there at High Point. And then Campbell came in, and Rob Burt, shout out Rob Burt, he coaches at Chowan University right now. He was a little guard, and he was assistant coach at Campbell, him and Billy Lee. Man, he came in, he looked me dead in the eye. He told me, he said, bro, you could take this thing to the next level.
Yeah.
And back then, Campbell wasn't winning a lot of games.
Right.
They were really struggling. Honestly, they were one of the worst Division I programs. But I was like,
no, you
I
gonna
just
play.
did the same thing at Greenfield. Like,
right.
I didn't know about Greenfield. I go to Campbell and kind of put us on the map.
Yeah.
And so, I ended up going to Campbell, getting a full scholarship to Campbell, and, the rest is history.
Yeah.